This
In the last
conference will
session,
now be recorded.
well, in the last session, we were discussing about condition type controls, and we finished discussing about manual entries. So today, let's finish up the other controls in Vivo V8, so V/08. And in yesterday, day before yesterday, one another person got placed in IBM and entity data. So IBM offered 100%, sorry, entity data ordered almost 100% hike than what he is drawing now. And IBM ordered almost 85% hike. So July, but still there are a couple of openings. So anyone from previous batch, maybe you could give a try. There are openings in entity data. So V/06. V/06. Let's go to the standard condition. PR00 base price. Yeah, so these are manual conditions what we have discussed in the last session. So the next is master data. What is here? So what is master data for pricing? Anyone? What is master data for pricing? Condition record, right? So condition record is master data for pricing. VK11 condition record. That is master data for pricing. That means whatever you see here, these things has again some consideration at the VK level. Okay, so they have some relation in the VK level condition record. We could either maintain it or we could edit it. Let's see. So first here you see the valid from and valid to. So this valid from and valid to you are seeing at the condition type level, but at the condition record also you will see it. That means whatever you maintain here in this particular screen, that can be overwritten or again maintained at the condition record level. Yeah. So if I go to VK12, change mode, maybe PR00 and base price. You see here, valid from, valid to. Or if you go to the details icon, in the details icon as well, you'll see valid from, valid to. So whatever we maintain at the condition type level, we could overwrite it at the condition record level. Or else, even though you don't maintain it here, you could maintain it at the condition record level. So as I just mentioned, whatever the fields we see under this particular block master data here, this will have some relation with the condition records. So that is a valid from valid to. The next is reference condition type. So this field reference condition type is applicable only for one scenario, that is intercompany sales and billing. Okay, there is a scenario called as intercompany sales and billing. Only in intercompany sales and billing we see this particular reference condition type is used. So let me show you the intercompany sales and billing. Intercompany sales and billing. The condition type is IV01. Okay, IV01.
Having some disturbance behind, other noise is coming.
There's some.
Please mute it.
Let me just mute everyone. Yeah. So IV01, that is the condition type, and only this IV01 condition type will be having PI01. You see, this is the reference condition type. Only IV01 will have this particular PI01 maintained. So this is applicable only for the scenario that is intercompany sales and billing. You don't see this for any other condition type. Okay. Then next is reference application. So as you know that wherever you see sales and distribution, that is V. V means sales and distribution. So V. Because pricing is not only for pricing is not only for SD module, right? Pricing is for other modules as well. So how do system differentiates? How do system know that this particular pricing we are using in condition sales and distribution is a reference V? Okay, so application type, wherever you see application, SD is identified as V. Okay. Then next is this field called as pricing procedure. This field pricing procedure. So this just like looks like one field, but this is a scenario called as condition supplement. Okay. This process is called as condition supplement. It just looks like a field, but this particular scenario is called as condition supplement. So what is condition supplement? Condition supplement is again a kind of discount. Okay. Condition supplement, it's a kind of discount. So in what scenarios we use this condition technique? That is, let's say the material price is $10. And as I told, like earlier we have discussed that we'll give some discounts, right? So that's how we proposed even the discounts as well. But if customer is not eligible for any discount, okay, if customer is not eligible for any kind of discount, even for that kind of customers, you want to propose some discount. So we have discussed about material discount, customer and material combination discount, or any other discount actually. But in some scenarios where there is a customer is not eligible for any kind of discount, okay. So even for that kind of customers, you want to propose some discount. So how do you do that? That is with condition supplement. You can do it with condition supplement. Let's see the configuration, how this condition supplement works. Standard SAP has not provided any condition supplement, a standard condition type. It is not available. So depending upon your client requirement, you need to copy some standard and rename, and maybe you need to customize it as per your requirement. So what I'll do is, for a customer who is not eligible for any discount, we will offer maybe 1% discount. Okay. So the customers who are not eligible for any other discount, we will give 1% discount to them. Right? That's the scenario. So how do we do that? That we can do it with condition supplement. So let's see how this works. As I told you, there is no standard condition type available in the system. Maybe from the previous batch, let me check. Okay, even from the previous batch, we don't have any condition type available for this. So what I'll do is, it's a percentage discount, right? So I'll go to K007, which is a percentage based discount. I'll copy this and I'll create a new condition called as GSUP, that is condition supplement. I'll call this as condition supplement. Okay, let's save this. Let's save this condition type. Okay, we have saved this condition type, right? So now what I'll do is I'll go to pricing procedure. Let me go to the pricing procedure V/08, V/08. Let's place this condition type in our procedure, which is A001. So let's go to A001. As this is a discount, as I told you, we need to place it between base value and gross value, right? So what I'll do is I'll create a new step here, something like maybe, yeah, 31 or 32. It could be anything. Let's say I'll put it as 31 and I'll call this as ZSUP. Okay. And calculated on base value, that is nothing but 20. So let's come back and see how this looks like. So now you see the structure looks like this. So what we are trying to tell system is, if customer is paying the full price for this material, let's say if this the price of this material is 1,000, let's assume the price of this material is 1,000, and if any customer is paying full price of the material without being eligible for any other discount, then propose 1% discount. Okay, so we have placed this condition type here, and this will be calculated on the base value, right? So let's come back. Let's come back. Let's save this. Yeah. So let's save this. Okay. So now condition supplement. How actually the condition supplement works? In the interviews also they may ask this question. How many procedures you have in your project? As of now, we are discussing only one procedure, that is our pricing procedure, right? So in the interviews, they may ask you a question like how many procedures you have in your project, or they may ask you like how many procedures you configured in your project. Okay, how many procedures you configured in your project. So in the project, see, one procedure will be standard. Whatever we have created, this pricing procedure, like RV0001, one procedure will be standard. But on top of that, we can create any number of procedures. That means for every scenario, we can create a new procedure. For group condition, we can have a new procedure. So you take any scenario, we can have a new procedure. Just like even for the condition supplement. But for condition supplement, it is mandatory. You cannot proceed without a separate pricing procedure for condition supplement. Even for other condition types, that's okay. But other scenarios, that's okay. But for this particular, that is condition supplement, you cannot proceed without a separate procedure. Okay. So let's see how this works. So for this reason, what we need to do, we need to create a new procedure. So in the interview, if they ask you a question like, how many procedures do you have in your project? You could say some 10. If they ask you how many you configured, maybe 4 or 3 or 4, something like that. So what are that? You could tell one condition supplement, you could say group condition. Like this, there are various condition types actually. Okay. So let me create a new procedure here called as supplement procedure. I'll say ZSUP01 and this is a condition supplement procedure. ZSUP01 is a condition supplement procedure. Now what I'll do is I'll select this and go to control. Okay, we'll go to the 16 field screen. And here what I'll do is I'll say serial number 10, which is our base price condition A001. And serial number 20, I'll say it as ZSUP, calculated on 10. You see? So we are calculating condition supplement on our base price. That is, we are calculating 1% of condition supplement on base price. We are telling system we need to calculate on this. That means when the supplement procedure should trigger, only when my base price touches the full value. Okay, full price. That is maybe 1,000 or whatever it is. Whenever it touches the full price, then only system should pick up this. Right. So let us save this. And now copy your procedure and go to condition types, go to your base price condition type. And in the base price condition type, whatever is the standard is there, remove it and assign your own procedure. So what we have done now configuration, that is we created one supplement procedure. In this supplement procedure, we have placed our base price and we also placed our supplement condition. And we mentioned we will maintain a condition record now saying that this supplement condition type should be calculated on the base price. Only when this condition is satisfied, that is, if the base price is full price, then only this should be triggered. If not, no. So come back to this, we'll assign a supplement here, then save it. Only when you have this supplement here, then only condition supplement will be active in condition records. So if I go to condition records, VK11, condition supplement, let me open new window. So VK11, and in the VK11, let us mention ZSUP. For this, we need to maintain a condition record now. I'll go to ZSUP. You see that is for customer. We are telling system that if customer, usually we don't select this particular customer here. We select only material. Okay. But as I told you, it's up to the business what should be the field combination. I just selected customer, that is K007, but you can go by material. You can tell system that any customer buying this material paying full price, full price. I want to give 1% discount, right? I'll just put only one here, one. Yeah, you see, it's 1%, just 1%. Minus is discount. So for this customer, we don't need actually customer here. I hope you could understand. So here we could have a material as well. Okay, but we are saying that we need to offer 1% discount. When? Sorry, let's go back. Slash and VK12. So when we have to give that 1% discount, anyone? When we should offer that 1% discount?
Purchase is for
There is
full
no
price.
any other figure.
The customer is
Full
paying
price. Full price, right?
Customer buys full price only.
So
Then only.
yeah, condition supplement. This supplement. In the old system, the icon is different. Maybe this one. No. Okay, sorry. You don't need to maintain it here. One moment. Let me show you how it works. We need to go to VK12. Okay, let's go. So, okay, we don't need to maintain here for a ZSUP. We need to do it for our own condition, base price. Let's go to the material and here let's tell system. Yeah, here you see this one. This is the icon condition supplement. You see this condition supplement icon you will see here only when you have a procedure here. If you delete this procedure, this icon also will be vanished here. So now what we'll try to tell system is to select this, click on condition. So what's happening here? This material one piece is 1,000. So if any customer is paying the full price, then we want system to trigger ZUSP and offer 1% discount. This is how it works. Sorry, ignore that. We don't need to maintain a condition record for ZSUP. We need to directly insert that here. Okay. So we are telling system if for this material any customer is paying full price 1,000, then trigger this 1% discount. So let me save it. Let me create a sales order. Or okay, there is a status defect. One moment. 102. Let me create an order.
Again, I have a doubt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Condition supplement, it will the material will take by percentage or value wise?
Discount you're saying?
Yes, a discount.
It could be anything. I just take it as 1%. In business, you can take even $1. Anything it could
Okay.
be. Okay. So now let us go and check at the conditions. So you see here, customer paying 1,000. Ignore about other discounts. Ignore all other discounts. Customer paying full price, and you could see 1% has been proposed, right? So now what I'll do is I'll go back and maintain one another condition record. That is VK11. I'll I'll maintain customer and material combination one record saying that if this customer buy this material, he need to pay 999. Okay, will pay 999. So there is one more record actually we need to delete it. One moment. ZSUP. We have maintained ZSUP condition record, right? We have to delete it actually. So this can be deleted. Yeah, we can also finish this field actually. Yeah, next to the procedure, you see there is a field called as delete from database. Usually we don't delete anything out of the database in SAP, but if you still want to delete, you could select it. Usually we put only a deletion flag. That means it's still there in the system, but it is not allowed to use. Or but you could mention as with pop-up or without pop-up, you could delete. So I'm just putting as with pop-up. I want to delete this record, which we just maintained as 1% from the customer. So /1 vk12 z, we don't need to do this step actually, ZSUT. Yeah, for this customer, we have maintained this record. That is the reason system is proposing it twice. Let us delete it. See here on the bottom with pop-up. Yes, save it. Let's create an order. Sorry. Uh, yeah, let's create an order. VS01. Now we have maintained a specific price between the customer and material, right? Saying that if this customer buy this material, customer will pay 999. That is what the condition record we maintained. Shall go back. Conditions. Yeah, you see here 999. There is no ZSUP. Customer is not paying full price, right? $1 difference. And ZSUP is not active, right? So that's how this condition supplement will work. So if customer is paying full price, then only condition supplement will trigger. If customer is paying anything less than the full price of the material, ZSUP, even though it is there in the procedure, you have seen, right? It's there in our procedure, but system will not trigger it anything less than the full price of the material or condition record, whatever we maintain. Okay, so is this scenario clear? Anyone? Any questions on this? Any question on condition supplement? Okay, so let's move on to the next field then. So delete from database, that's where we put it as whether you want to delete it or not. As I told you, usually we don't delete. It will be always marked with a deletion flag, but when you wish to delete, we could just delete it. So changing the options here with pop-up, without pop-up, something like this. Then condition index. What is index? Anyone? What do you mean by index? What is index?
Index contains all the topics with page numbers from and to.
Right. So a book has an index. Right. A book has a index. So with that, you don't need to even go through every page of the book, right? So by just seeing the index, you'll be knowing what's there in that book. So that's the same thing. This condition index also works. That is, this is the condition type. Let's say I'll take PR00, base price. Can we maintain any number of condition records, or it should be only one condition record? Anyone? Can we maintain multiple, or it is only one?
Multiple.
Any number, right?
Multiple.
Multiple. Any number we can maintain. It's not restricted as one. So I want to see all those condition records. What is records for accesses? Anyone? What is records for accesses? It will show us all the condition records which are maintained for this access sequence. In a single screen, we can see that, and if we wish to change, we could do it. The same way, if I want to see all the condition records which are maintained for this condition type, and if we wish to change, I could do it from a single screen. I don't need to go with multiple screens. In a single screen, we could change everything. So how do we do that? Condition index. The T codes are important for condition index. T codes are very important. V/I5. V/I5. You will get a couple of options here how you want to check. So maybe I'll check the standard and say okay. So just fill in all the details and say execute. Maybe I'll just take out all other options. Let it be only with the customer. Okay, at the customer level, I want to check PR00. So you see A001, just now we maintained, right? 999, K007, 10% discount. For this customer, there are only 2 records as of now. If there are 100 records, system will show all the 100 records. Or else, let's go back and maintain condition index right. It is V/I5. Let us do it at the sales org level. Let me sales org will have multiple records. There will be lots of records. You see tons of records here. Out of that, this is the record which we even maintain, right? 999 in the, under this sales organization. So you see all the records for PR00 under this sales organization. If I want to change something, I could just change it here itself and save it, right? So if you want to see all the condition records, okay, all the condition records which is maintained for this particular condition type, or else any parameter, as I just run with only one parameter called a sales organization. Maybe you can run it with a document type, a distribution channel, or a division, customer, anything it could be. So once you mention this particular and run it, then system will automatically show all the records. And here itself, if you wish to change, maybe I'll put it again as 1000. I could do it here itself. You see, it has been changed. So we don't need to run multiple screens. So in a single screen, we could do everything. Right. So this is condition supplement. What is the T code for condition supplement? Anyone? T code for condition supplement. Important V/I5. And we have V/I6. V/I6 means change mode. Yeah. The next is condition update. So condition update is also again a kind of discount. Okay, condition update is also a kind of discount. So when we want to propose this discount, when you will be proposing this discount for condition update. Let's say if I take you to condition records, here we are in this screen. So I'll go to PR00 and we are in index VK12 and I'll go to PR00, maybe material, just run this. This icon is called as additional data. Sorry, this one, additional data. So when you select this and go to additional data, this icon, you see this is how the screen looks. Just see all the fields. Just see all the fields. It looks like this. Okay. And here you see condition update is not active. Condition update is not active. And here you see the screen like this in the additional data. But now I go back to this PR00 base price condition type and activate condition update and save this. Okay, I saved this condition update. Let's come back to the condition record and again run this transaction. That is VK12, and I'll go with the material price, execute, select this and click on the additional data. Do you see any difference in the screen now? Anyone? Comparing to earlier before we activate the condition update, do you see any change?
Pricing, sorry, limits for pricing.
Limits for pricing, right? So you see something new here called as limits for pricing. It was not there earlier, right? But you see it now. Here, that is limits for pricing. So what is this limits for pricing, or what is this particular condition update? So condition update is again a kind of discount. Okay, it's a discount. So what kind of discount it is? We could offer in any of these ways. That means, let's say you have launched a new material. Okay, You launched a new material, and you launched a new material. You want to give offer for first 10 orders. For the first 10 orders, you want to give 1% discount. This discount is for only first 10 orders. After 10 orders, that means 11th order, you should not propose this 1% discount. Okay, you should propose this discount only for first 10 orders, and you should not, system should not propose this particular to the 11th order. It should be absolute. Okay, it should become absolute. System, that's one way. You see here, number of orders. Then we have one another option. The same kind of discount. You want to give for only first 100 pieces. Okay, only for the first 100 pieces you want to offer this discount. It's a newly launched material, and you want to offer this discount only for the first 100 quantity, not more than that. After once you reach the first 100 quantity, this should become absolute. Okay, it should become absolute. So how this works, or else you can also go by value only for the first, for that material. So that material might cost $1,000. One material is 1,000, but you want to give only for the first $10,000. Only for the first $10,000, you want to give 1% discount. Then after, this should be absolute. So if you want to propose discount in any of these ways, either it could be the number of orders, or it could be the quantity, or it could be value, any of this. How do we achieve that? With condition update. So when you activate condition update, system will automatically propose these three new fields, and you could set up here. But here there is a small gap. System will accept only for number of orders is 3, not more than 3. If I enter 4, even system says that enter a valid value. Okay, system will not take even 4. Only for the first 3 orders, system will allow you to propose. So if you want more than this, you need to enhance this field. Okay, so condition update will help us to propose a discount per either number of orders, that is, it could be a quantity or value or orders. But how do system know? First 100 pieces has completed. So now 101, you should not offer a discount. So how does system know that? System will keep a track with the infrastructure. Okay, with the help of infrastructure, system will keep a track of this. How do we access infrastructure? That is with a T code called as OM01. OM01 is the T code for infrastructure. In that you see S071. S071 condition update. S071 condition update. With that particular condition update, infrastructure S071, system will keep a track. The system will keep a track, and that's how system will be knowing when this discount has to be absolute, maybe after 10 orders, maybe 10 quantity, whatever it is. That's how system keeps a track on it. The next is scales. Scales are very important. Scales will allow us to propose price in slab wise. Okay, if you want to propose in slab wise, that means first 100 quantity, for every quantity, for every one item, it is $10. But 1012, 200, it is $9. And 2012, 300, it is $8. You see, it's a slab wise pricing, right? Or else you take you take freight. In the freight, what happens if the price increases? That is, if the kilometer increases, will the price reduce or increase? Anyone?
Increases.
Increases, right? If kilometer increases, the freight cost will increase, right? So whenever you want to propose price in slab wise, then we use scales. So when it comes to scales, we have two kinds of scales. One is simple scale and the other one is graduated scale. Simple scale and graduated scale. So as I just told you, 1 to 100. Sorry, my mouse is very bad. Okay, you just take it as like 1 to 100, 1000 per item 1000. Then 1012, 1012, 200, 900, 9000, right? 900. This is 1000, this is 900, maybe 800. This is 201 quantity to 300, 800. So now if customer place an order for 240 quantity, what price system will pick? Anyone? 240 quantity, what price system picks?
800.
Right, 800, because 240 quantity falls in this slab, that is 201 to 300. We are saying that each item will be 800, right? So system will take this, right? So this is descending scale. That means as quantity is increasing, price is decreasing, right? As the quantity is increasing, the price keep decreasing, right? 1000, 900, 800 like this. So this is called as descending scale. Okay, you see here, scale check value. You could mention it as ascending and descending. Scale basis, whether it want to be value scale, quantity scale, liters, distance, kilometers, anything it could be. You could maintain it. Likewise, scale type. As I told you, there will be two kinds of scale: simple scale and graduated scale. So here where we tell system whether it should be simple scale or graduated scale. Okay, this is simple scale, normal scale, I guess. Just a moment. It should be called as normal scale, not simple scale. It should be normal scale, I guess. The name is normal scale and graduated scale. So yeah, so normal scale, this is how it works. Then next is graduated scale. What is graduated scale? See, for one material, can we have two prices, two selling prices? Is it possible? For one material, can we have two prices?
No.
No, right? Not possible. For one material, there will be only one selling price. There cannot be two prices, right? So in the interviews also, they may ask this question, very, very frequent and very important question. Can we have multiple prices for the same material in the same sales document? Okay. Can we have multiple prices for same material in the same sales document? So not possible. Why? Because if you remember, exclusive indicator. You remember what is exclusive indicator in the access sequence? What is the functionality of that? Exclusive indicator. What is the functionality?
Yes, if we maintain that exclusion,
Specific to most
the
general.
condition type determined into the sales document. Otherwise, it can't take.
Right? So it will control, there should be only one price. Okay, if the system finds a valid price, it will take the first one. Sorry, if not, yeah, it will find the first one. If not, what happens? System will take the last one. That means at any time there will be only one price, right? System will not allow you to have multiple prices. Either it could be the first one or system will take the last one if the exclusive indicator is not active. But you cannot have multiple prices. It could be only one price at any time. So in interviews, if they ask a question, can we have multiple prices for the same material in the same sales document? Not possible, right? But it is possible. It is possible only in the graduated scale scenario. So how it is possible in the graduated scale scenario? That is, for the first 100 quantity, system will take the price as 1000. Then next 100, let's take the same scenario, 240 quantity. For the next 100 quantity, system will take it as 900. And the last 40 quantity, system will take as 800. Multiple prices, 1000, 900, and 800. All the base prices, PR00s will be active. all the prices will be active. So how it's possible? Only in graduated scale. So in the interviews, if they ask you a question, is it possible to have multiple base prices for the same material in the sales document? Yes, but only in the graduated scale scenario. It is possible. Let us try that scenario in the system. But usually in any other case, it will not allow, because exclusive indicator will make sure that there should be only one price. Okay. Even though you enter another price, system will deactivate it. Even though you try to manually enter another price, system will deactivate the other one and take the last one. I'll also show you that. Both I'll show you. First, let's go to sales order and try first scenario, and then later graduated scale scenario. So let's create a sales order. Okay. So now if I go for this particular conditions, there is only one base price, A001. I'll try to enter one more. Maybe I'll give 500. You see here, system immediately deactivated this one. You see, the actual price system has deactivated, and whatever we entered now, that is being activated. If I enter one more actually, now 500, this price is active, right? This time I'll enter only 300. You see, again, 500 is deactivated now and 300 is active. So system will make sure that always it takes the current price and deactivate the above ones, because there could be only one price for one material in the sales document. You cannot have multiple prices, right? But this is possible in graduated scale. So now let's customize this condition. So what I'll do is I'll go to v/06 and let's go to A001, that is our base price condition. And here what I'll do is I'll maintain it as a graduated scale. My scale type is graduated scale, right? You see here, D. D means graduated scale. Okay, we changed it to graduated scale. So let's create a sales order now. VS01. So let's go to the conditions. And now what I'll do is I'll enter price A001. I'll put it as 500. A001, 500. Right. One moment. Okay. Let us see. V/06. Let me check once. A001. Let's go to price. Quantity sale correct. Descending correct. Doing correct. Quantity price. A001 is correct. So we'll try allow to change the amount. Okay, will system allows us to change the amount. VS01. Let me try to create an order. 100. So if I go to this particular conditions and A001. So it's not allowing there. No, it should get updated actually. A001. Let me check. Scales. We already have the screenshot anyway, but I want to try it in the system. Pretty easy, actually, it should work. Let me check what went wrong. Okay. I'll tell you what went wrong. We have not maintained a condition record, right? We have not maintained condition record telling system 1 to 100, it is 1000. And 100, 1012, 200, it is 900. So where do we tell that to the system? So we have not mentioned that, right? Only when we mention that, then only system will activate the scales. If not, it will be a standard condition. So we have not maintained the condition record. That is the reason system is not activating it. So I'll go to A001, and I told you, right, where do we maintain the scales? We put the scales here under condition record. This is the scales icon. You see this? Scales. So let us select this and go to scales, and here where let's tell system for one piece it is 1000. For 5 piece it will be 900. If it is 10 piece, it is 800. So this is how we need to mention. So we haven't maintained this condition record. So now let me create an order. Now system should allow us to do this. Conditions, and if it should allow now. Okay, I'll change it to A001. Maybe I put it as 5 quantity. It has not been activated. Let me check. So we maintain condition record, that's fine. Then A001, 001. Let us do one thing. Let's change the quantity here 5 and go to conditions. And then this is not active. 5 means it should take 900. Right. Let me check 100. 100 is correct. Let's go to the condition records, condition type, and check the configuration once again. V/06 condition types, and A001 is our base price. So what went wrong here? Manual doesn't matter. Condition index doesn't matter. Quantity scale is correct. Descending is correct. Graduated is correct. So what is stopping this? Earlier, at least the system allowed us to add the condition record, right? So we could add a condition record, and the system has deactivated the other conditions earlier. But now it is not even allowing to add the condition. Scales, graduated scale. We get to well, A001, that's correct. And go to the conditions. Under 100, 10,000. Under 100 material, 1000 this one piece. Let's go to scales. In the scales, it is quantity scale, descending scale, and everything is correct. This should work actually. There is no other configuration than this. It should work. Because earlier system allowed us to add different conditions. It is deactivating the other conditions. But when you select graduated scale, it should not deactivate it. It will keep all the conditions active. It should allow all the conditions to be active. Let me show you. In the study material, you can check in the page number 200. You see this? All the prices will be active. Earlier system has taken the last one and deactivated the above ones, right? But here it is all active. Why it is all active? Because of the graduated scale. Only because of the graduated scale, this will keep all the condition active. And you see, first one price is 10,000, 9,900, 9,800, 9,600. So this is because of graduated scale. This should work. Perfect. Now it's A001 is correct. Price quantity is correct. Let me create order one more time. There is no other configuration for this except just changing the graduated scale. And that's okay. Conditions, price has been proposed, everything is correct. Okay. For some reason it's not proposing. For some reason it's not proposing. Maybe we'll leave it and try it because when we start the session, you remember system was throwing one metal master error. Anyone, you noticed it? Item without replacement, it has stopped us. So I removed that particular in the metal master. That we discussed in the morning batch and I configured it in the morning batch, but I could not see that because it has, we have tried it. Anyone attended today morning batch, you might be knowing. It is not reflecting in the sales order at that time. Okay, but now it was reflecting. Maybe it might taking some time to update in the system. Let us check tomorrow. If it doesn't work, let's see how to again. I'll check all the configuration, but for sure, sometimes it will take a little time to update the configuration. Maybe that's the reason, I guess, because we tried in the morning that particular material discontinued without replacement and it has not worked in Metal Master, but now it got updated. So I'll check it one more time tomorrow. A001, it should activate the condition. Anyway, I'll check this tomorrow. Okay. So any questions for today, please go ahead. We'll stop it here today. And tomorrow we could make this as the last session for the pricing. Go ahead, anyone, any questions?
Sir,
Okay, hope so. No? Yeah, go ahead, please.
I heard somewhere pricing schema. Is pricing procedure and schema same or different?
Different.
Then what is the schema and
Pricing is not a table, it's a structure. In the structure, you'll be maintaining schemas, but you don't need that. Don't worry about that.
okay?
Okay, because let's
Thank
not make the concept complicated. We don't need
okay.
schemas.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So we'll call it a day today, catch up tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll continue with this 16 fields of pricing and we'll complete the pricing concept. Good day, everyone. Catch up tomorrow. Bye-bye.